Hey guys, so it's just going to be Melissa for today. I'm going to film a makeup video for you guys. So far I just have my moisturizer on, and I'm using the number 7 day cream, number 7 beautiful skin day cream. So I already have that on, and now I'm gonna go in with my Cover FX mattifying primer because I do have like oily skin. I would say more combo, but since we're going to the road,
I like to use something that's more mattifying because I do start to sweat if I wax too much or the cute underneath like that, which affects this. So now I'm just applying some of that primer, and I like it a lot because I don't have super oily skin or anything, but it keeps my makeup in place. So I let that sit for a little bit.
I did work at Sephora, so I got to try all kinds of foundations. But lately I've really been loving the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and it's really good. It has amazing coverage. I feel like it does like blur out your imperfections. I'm using Desert Beige. I'm just going to pat that in. And it is tanned, but I don't mind that. I love using foundation that's more tan than my skin, because actually with the lighter ones I feel like I have to really contour, and I actually like to contour with powders versus with liquids or creams because I find that it looks muddy on me, or maybe I just haven't learned to master it yet. And I like to put some on my eyelids too because I want my entire skin tone to be the exact same color. So I just pat that. So I don't know. I thought this was gonna be kind of hard, like because it is my first makeup video. But I guess because I've practiced so much, I deserve an Oscar. And you know, especially because we're gonna be outside for a while, I'm making sure it's like seamless. Okay, so now I have a little pelito, guys. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Light Ivory, and I love this. I always find this in my local beauty supply store. A lot of people have a hard time
finding them, but you can also find them online at ladymusk.com. They sell them. Normally you can find them at any beauty supply store, but a lot of times they will be sold out of like the most popular colors. And I used to use my MAC concealer, and it was amazing. But this does the same thing, and it's a lot cheaper if I just go with this. So I like to go under my eyes, I like to go on the bridge of my nose, let's do a little circle right here. Like to extend it all the way in between the brows. And then do a little bit on the forehead. I don't like to do the lid because I have highlighted it anyways, as in the powder highlight. Not the liquid concealer highlight, do my chin. So that's what I like to do. And I go with the same booty blender, and I just put that in. Same as the foundation, just put that in. And I'm looking past the camera because I do have my vanity mirror there, and then I also have like a mini mirror here. So I will be looking up and down.
and side to side and up and down and side to side and up and down and side to side to side.
And this part is super crucial because I mean just look up because I don't want to get any creases in my concealer. So you just look up continuously, don't look down. And when you grab your powder, that's why you always have to have your powder on hand. So when you go to grab it, you don't look too much. You just look down.
I have some creases under my eyes. Some girls are so blessed they have no creases. You are blessed, girl, because you don't have to deal with that. But I was, you know, God decided to give me creases under my eyes, and it's all good. But it's a lot harder to apply concealer because you have to make sure you get every little crevices.
Under the eye. And I feel like you have to make that space because if you don't, it ain't gonna be the same, I promise. I kind of like challenged myself while I was doing makeup, you know, don't make any faces, but I swear my makeup did not come out the same when I did any faces. you still see this. And I like to cream contour because I find that when I do try to cream contour, it just looks muddy. And I've tried different products. I've tried using different tools. I have the like brush tools, which are these lovely babies, which I don't like. I like using them on clients sometimes, but not on myself. I don't know why. So I do have that set that I got at Walmart, and like I said, I like them on clients, but for some reason I don't like them on myself. See, I look down, so look. Your crease sister
is messing up her eyes. While you're still looking up, you're gonna dip your sponge in your powder. And then I like to apply on my chin, just wherever you did the highlight, the concealer, the highlight. There's like, I don't do anything special. There's nothing hard about it. And then you look up where we blended in our foundation. So now I'm gonna go with my Morphe, doesn't have a number, but it's the big fluffy powder brush. And I'm just gonna go over everything. So I'm just going to the neck, blend that in, grab a little more, and I'm not getting a lot of product because we have some on our face already. And then like when you wipe away the chin area, all this good stuff, it does blend into everything else. Get them ears, because you don't need your ears melting and having red ears and a brown face, girl. So now I'm gonna go in with my bronzing MAC powder, and I believe this is golden, refined golden. And this I've been using, girl, since Usher came out with my boo. Not really, not that long ago, but for a long time. It was probably my first bronzing powder, and I've really been using it ever since. And this is just a what can I think of the name? You know this brush. You know where this brush is from. I can't remember. So now with the same powder, I'm gonna go in with the more defined taper brush. This is called the Contour Highlight, number 80 by Sephora. It's supposed to be for liquids, I believe, but I find that it works really good for my nose contour. And I used to use a smaller brush, but it would give me a more defined line. But when you turn to the side, you know how those girls, you can tell like a dark brown line from contouring their nose. I didn't notice it until somebody took a side picture of me, an off-card picture. And the way I used to contour my nose, I would have like just one black streak, or it looked black on camera, but it was like a dark brown streak. And I was like, what am I doing to myself? To do under the lip too, just to give the illusion of a bigger pout. So now we're going to go in with brows, and I'm using this Morphe brow brush, and just have a spoolie on the end, so I just wipe off as much foundation as I can off my brows, but not all the way, because the foundation does help set your brows in place better. And I'm just using the e.l.f. Dip Brow, not Dip Brow, that's Anastasia, the e.l.f. Brow gel. And I like to start under the brow. Just follow my natural brow hairs. over it with eyeshadow afterwards just to set my brows, because just how you set your face, you also want to set your brows. I think what takes me the longest is my foundation and picking out a lip color. Oh, that's a whole nother story, girl, because I have to call my husband in to help me to pick a lip color sometimes, because I don't know. I don't like, should I go natural, should I go black, should I go purple, should I go red? Just grabbing some dark brown powder. Doesn't matter what kind. It's an eyeshadow. Actually, it's an eyeshadow powder, and it's really just to set the brows. And I don't touch the front of my brow when I do this, because I don't want them to look like too marked. I like to do it from right under and just bring it out, but I don't touch the front of my brow. Que no te quieres ver naca, girl. Don't be that girl. And really, that's about it, girl. Like I said, no tardo mucho tampoco. Like, some people take the longest part on their brows, but not me. Not me. And I've been on these brows for like 10 minutes. So I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, and I feel like everybody and their mama got this because it's amazing. I'm very proud of this. Yeah, I'm very proud of ABH for this palette. So we're gonna go in with Lucid, which is that top right highlighter, and I always pop this in my inner corner. Ooh, hold on, girl. Guess I didn't set that. See, that's what I'm talking about. These bags, girl. Las que no tienen, you go, girl. Porque really, it's a struggle. Anyways, we're just gonna have to put some shadow there. So you go in with Lucid, and I always like to do my inner highlight first, because sometimes I think I'm gonna do a super glam look, and really I just want like a pop of color or a pop of shimmer right there. Pop on some liner, my lashes, and call it a day. So I don't know, it just depends what kind of mood I'm in. A veces así me gusta y a veces no. I'm super extra, so I pop some pyramid on there, which is that beautiful gold right there. It's so beautiful. Like, I love like every color of this palette, and I really have been using it ever since I got it like months ago. So after this, we're going in with our Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife, and we're taking a little fan brush. I believe this came with a brush set like when I was like 18 years old or something, from BH Cosmetics, and you dust that on the tip of the nose. I really go ham with this because it's so beautiful out in the daylight, at night, and then I like to pop a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Is that what it's called? And we're going in with this Bare Essentials like cheek, I think it's a blush brush, and then MAC's Gold Deposit, and I go ham with this stuff. Like, I prefer looking golden and bronzy than have like pink on my cheeks. I just love that look. I mean, sometimes here and there, which you guys will see, I will go with like a pink blush or like a coral blush, sometimes orangey blush, but for the most part I always reach for this. And then I do a little bit on my chin because I'm really extra, guys, and like I said, I really love to look bronzed. For my eyelids, I think I'm just gonna do a little crease color, which is gonna be Sphinx. which is that middle brown shade right there. And I'm just gonna barely dip it just to give me some color on my lid. And let me know if you guys like this kind of video. I know it's like a family vlog channel, but I want to do a little bit of everything. I want this to be for everyone. I want this channel to be for everyone, for a lot of people to be able to relate. If you're a mommy and you love makeup, you know, I want you to be able to take time for yourself and get yourself glam here and there. And I'm not adding nothing under the brow because I'm already a golden goddess. I think on the bottom of the eyelid I am gonna add a little bit of that Eternal shade, which is right here. That's my typical go-to bottom lash line color, just because it goes with everything. It's just like bronzy, like penny color looking color. Penny color looking color. Ay, no, esta niña. So that's that. Now we're just gonna go in with our eyeliner, and I love the Wet n Wild eyeliner because it is matte. It dries matte. Because I was hooked on that NYC one or NYX.
And but it was always sold out everywhere. So I was like, I have to find an alternative. And this is it. So if you can't get your hands on the NYX, this one is amazing. And I love it. It's even a smaller, like, holder. You know, where the lid where the applicator is, it's smaller. So I feel like you have more precision versus the NYX one is kind of long, so you can't really get in there. Or at least that's how I feel. But I really recommend this one.
Like I said, if you messed up your eyeliner or whatever, you grab your handy dandy makeup eraser, and it still has a little bit of concealer on there. That's about it. So I'm gonna grab my Duo lash glue, and the lashes I'm gonna wear today are the Stella lashes by Coco Lashes. I'm obsessed with these. I love big lashes. That's my thing. Like, I love big lashes, and especially when they're spiky like this. We're gonna do our mascara, and lately I've been using the telescopic. This used to be, this is an oldie but goodie. Like, you know, your old school jams that you love, they're old school jams, but like you still love them no matter how old those songs are. Well, this used to be my high school mascara, and I forgot about it. I started using, like, because I still had some stuff from Sephora when I worked there, like they'd give me gratis. And I had a whole bunch of like Dior mascaras and all kinds of brands, like really good mascaras. So I didn't have to buy any for a while, and then I finally had to buy some because I ran out. And I was like, what do I go with? And I was looking down the makeup aisle, and I was like, oh snap, the telescopic, why not? Hi baby girl, hermosa. I'm that annoying mom that changes her voice when she's talking to her kids, but it's because they're just so precious. Like, you know how you look at like a newborn baby and you'll be like, Aguga. That's how I talk to my kids, and I can't help it. I promise, I can't help it. And then sometimes I'll like Snapchat them, and I realize what I like, how I'm talking, or the sound effects I'm making. Oh, pajarito, pajarito, pajarito. You okay? Okay. And I'm like, whoops, but whatever, because my babies know I love them, and when you talk to them like that, it just makes their heart melt. They love that. At least my kids do. They'll be like, even my 6-year-old, he'll be like, mommy, why are you talking to me like that? He's shy, but he loves it, or at least he acts shy. Shy no tiene nada ese niño. So I don't apply anything to my bottom lashes yet. I just do the top, let them get a little tacky, let the glue get a little tacky, then I apply them, and I like kind of stick them together with my bubblegum lip scrub from Lush. And I'm going to just orangey clear color. Now that our lips are like smooth like a baby's butt. And my lashes should be tacky enough to stick on. And first I'm gonna get my little handy dandy mirror. And I like to look down because then I know I'm applying it perfectly. Then I look up, make sure they're placed where I want them. And I get the ends, girl, because si no te pican el ojo, girl. Then I just make sure it's all attached from end to end. Porque si no, like I said, te picas el ojo, girl. Or they start flapping away. And I don't know if we're gonna get on rides tonight at the rodeo. I don't need my lashes flapping away, girl, porque imagínate, bien mencita looking con una eyelashy scene. No. And I really like I say, I take a long time on my lashes because sometimes you think they aren't right and then they start coming off from the side. And then I'm a crier. Sometimes I just cry. They start just melting. My tears just start melting the glue. So I did go ahead and do my lips. And I did go with the ColourPop Avenue. And I also popped, excuse me, some gold eyeshadow. Okay, I'm good. The Stila Gold eyeshadow and Comics Gold, just to give me like a pop of color, pop of glitter, you should say. I went ahead and took off my necklace as well because I threw on these earrings. I felt like they went better because they have like specks of pink, turquoise, green, which goes with my dress. Super cute. Look at the sleeves. So I did decide for the focus to be on the earrings versus having a big necklace and big earrings. I'd rather have the focus on my lips and on my ears. If you want to see any specific looks, just let me know down below. I will be reading the comments and responding to you guys. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch the Vasquez vlogs. We really appreciate it.